As a young person with multiple languages, I would like to share my learning journey with you, with the hope that you might find it helpful. Have you ever wondered what the essential key is to learn a new language all by yourself easily, quickly, effectively, and fluently like a native speaker? Before I break it down, here are a few significant tips you need to know. When you're learning a foreign language, you don't need to learn to write and read at the beginning or study and learn new grammar rules every day or memorizing vocabulary words or even practice speaking. Learning a new language from the start is a long process. You have to be patient and willing to invest time in it. Listening is the first and most powerful strategy. 4 to 5 hours of listening a day is required to achieve fluency. You can do it in your free time right from home or no matter where in the world you are. Just listen like a newborn baby. It will take inside 3 to 4 years, and for some, it may take longer, but it's worth it. To do so, you will improve the fluency of your spoken language, and the grammar rules will come naturally and automatically without you even been thinking about it. And later, you can decide to start the reading and writing activities, which is great, but only if you want to. So rule number 1 is only listening. It has always been at the very core of learning a new language to a high level without making any tough efforts. My recommendation to you is to watch the thousands of free video clips, series, and shows of real native speakers. And you can do it with any language you want. I've personally always loved English. It sounds good and professional to me. It's a great skill to have. It's a global and important language for us now and for the future. But as long as I can remember, I've always spoken in 3 different languages in my everyday life. It's Kurdish, Swedish, Arabic, and I also grew up listening to a lot of Turkish music. But despite all this, I devoted myself fully to continue learning English every day. I've used both passive and active listening techniques, and without making any excuses, I always had time to learn by watch a lot of video clips on YouTube that I was interested in. I watched my favorite Netflix series and talk shows such as Dr. Phil Talk Show, The View, and Wendy Williams. I also watched a lot of news, interviews, and speeches from very powerful women such as Queen Elizabeth, Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, Emma Watson, Congresswomen, and the list goes on. I listen to radio in the car, podcasts on my phone at my lunch breaks, and music when I worked out. I also created the routine of listening to bedtime stories every night on YouTube as I went to sleep. And I used to leave it on for hours while I was sleeping for the greatest effect. I want to tell you a story about an English course I studied at the university for a couple of years ago. One day we had this obligatory oral presentation, and that was the first time for me standing in front of the class and speaking publicly in English. I was shaking, but I nervously delivered the presentation, and surprisingly, one girl from my class told me, "Your English is good." And that was the first time I felt like magic was happening. I was shocked, but happy at the same time. I had no idea I could speak in the way people could understand me, because the only thing I used to do before applying for the course was just listening and being super relaxed about it. See, learning a language doesn't have to be boring or cost money. Listening and having fun with it is the way to learn unconsciously and obtain as much information as possible. It worked for me, and I promise that it will work for you too. I went from being scared to say, "Hi, how are you doing?" to have the ability to speak confidently in this video. Thank you for watching, and good luck to you.